What's up, guys, and welcome back to another work week vlog. It's a little after 12, so I'm still on my lunch break, but I figured I'd dedicate this week's vlog to give you guys a few tips pretty much every day throughout the week on how I balance being a working mom with a newborn at home. So that being said, the very first tip that I can give you is to wake up before everyone else in the house. That tip alone has been a total game changer for me. I find that when I wake up late or I'm just like tired and I want to sleep in, if I sleep past 5:30 and I don't start my day at 5:30 a.m., the rest of my day goes to shit. Like, I'm completely rushing to get the girls ready. I'm rushing to get to the computer once they're actually out of the house. It's just a mess. So for my mental sanity, I wake up at 5:30 just so that I can remain productive throughout the day. And so far, it has been working really good for me. My goal every morning is to be at my computer desk by 8:30 a.m. Even if I'm not at the desk, if I'm at least checking my email on my phone by 5:30, I'm not sorry, not 5:30, 8:30 a.m., then it's going to be a good day. Luckily, the baby is still in her sleeping phase, so she pretty much sleeps throughout the entire day when I'm working. There are periods of time where she gets a little fussy or she needs her diaper change, and I try to factor in breaks in my schedule so that I can change her and feed her every 3 hours. So like, I would just say another tip that I can give you is to have some sort of a schedule that you could abide by or that you could set up for yourself. That way, if you do have a smaller baby at home, you could work around your work schedule to make sure that the baby is nice and happy and they will be settled before your first call or couple calls throughout the day. Sorry guys, I got pulled into a quick call mid-thought and I completely forgot where I left off, but that is the whole point of this series, is for me to just give you guys little bite-sized tips throughout the week on how I personally balance working at home with the baby and still being able to be productive for work and to actually get my work done so that I can still have a job. But it's like an hour later because the call was pretty long to get some updates on UAT for one of the projects that I'm working on. But now it is time to pump before I go pick up Jelani from school. Journey, girlfriend, what you doing? You see your toy over there? So I'm going to go ahead and pump, and I will catch up with you guys when I get home from picking up Jelani. Say bye, guys. What's up, guys? So it is a couple hours later, and I'm done with the workday. I had to go on Amazon and order another pitcher because this one is only 24 ounces, and that is not enough to hold all my milk for the day. So I've been using my Ceres Chill to help hold some of the extra milk that I have. But even then, like, I don't like to fill that up because if I need to go somewhere, then I don't have anything to put my milk in to keep it cool until I get home. So I ordered a 32-ounce pitcher that's similar to that one, but this one is by Dr. Brown's. So hopefully that I think it's supposed to come tonight. If not, it'll definitely come tomorrow. That way, I wanted to use that pitcher specifically because it helps stir the milk to mix the fat with the regular milk. Whereas the glass pitchers, you can't really mix it without having to actually shake it or twirl it. And sometimes I just don't want it to overflow. So that's why I bought that. And it's actually time for me to pump again as usual. So I'm going to go get set up in the room to pump since the baby is on me sleeping. And call it a night. I am mentally tired. My workday went from being not so busy and having extra free time to being swamped in like a matter of 10 minutes because I had a few people reach out to me to get on quick calls regarding the project that we're working on. So yeah, that is the life of a project manager. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good afternoon, guys. So I just got home from my 6-week doctor's appointment. I went ahead and got my IUD placed because we ain't trying to have no slip-ups. But why didn't y'all tell me that the copper IUD, like, it is so painful? I don't remember when I got my Liletta, whatever it's called, inserted after Jalea hurting so bad. Like, why? They use the numbing whatever it's called, the numbing stuff down there, and it still hurt. And I'm having cramps right now. Like, I wasn't prepared for that. I just knew I had it all in my head planned out that today was going to be an easy day. I'm going to go in, get my IUD, come back home and finish working. Now I have to go inside and take some ibuprofen because, yeah, that's not cool. But today should be, I'm not even going to say that today's going to be a chill day because yesterday I said that, and out of nowhere, people kept pinging me left and right. Hey, can you hop on a quick call? I have a question. Hey, can you hop on a quick call? No, we're not doing that again. I learned my lesson. So from now on, I'm just going to say that it's a lighter day than usual, just so I don't jinx myself. Also, I'm starting to realize that with this company that I'm in now, not only do I need my PMP, I also need to get Scrum certified. I was going to do that anyway, but now I'm 100% sure that I need to do it because some of the things that they be talking about, I'm like, girl, what do you mean? Like, can you break that down for me in layman's terms? Because I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't realize how IT heavy this position would be. I don't think they even anticipated that it would be this IT heavy, but it definitely is. So your girl needs to stop playing and read through the Agile chapter in this PMP studying because sometimes I be lost and I be like, okay, let me Google this or let me ask somebody else if they know what this means because I don't like feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. And I know when it comes to careers and 9 to 5 in general, no one truly knows what they're doing and we're all out here just winging it, but I don't like to feel that way. I like to at least have like some sort of idea of what it is that I'm talking about so I don't look stupid. But the past couple of days when I've been on these calls, I've been feeling dumb like what? I didn't sign up for this. I think that I'm doing a really good job despite not knowing some of the terms and acronyms that my team uses. But it's gotten to the point where I even started like my own little dictionary of acronyms that they use because it's that bad. Like, they be using terms out of the ass and I'm like, what does that mean? Can you just like wind it back a little bit? Because most of the people that work with the teams that I work with, they I'm sorry, I have brain fog right now. For the most part, the teams that I work with, they have been with the company for years and years and years. I'm talking like 5 to 10 years, some of them even more than that. So to them, using these acronyms makes sense because they've been hearing it for years, and I'm just like, hi, newbie here. Can you just like break that down for me? But yeah, I took a couple hours off this morning so I can go get that IUD placed, and now I am ready to jump back in it because I have a few meetings back to back this afternoon. Let me see how many meetings I have actually. Oh, surprisingly, a couple calls were canceled. Okay, so I only have 3 calls total today, which is great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in the office and log into my computer to officially start my workday. I have a 2-hour gap right now in between my calls, so I figured I just continue where I left off yesterday and just give you guys some more tips on how to balance working from home and having small kids at the house. So I mentioned yesterday to make sure that you wake up before your kids. That is like the number one tip that I can give you guys. Please make sure you wake up early so that you can have time for yourself, to do your self-care, whatever it is that you do in the morning. You need to have time for yourself so that you can get yourself in the right mindset to begin work for the day. Another tip that I can give you is to make sure that you actually get dressed in real clothes. Yeah, I know when you're working from home, we like to wear our loungewear and pajamas, whatever. I don't care what it's you want to wear as long as you actually get out of bed, you take a shower, and you freshen up and put on a new set of clothes, and you're not wearing the same clothes you went to bed in. Trust me, I've done it several times, and every single time that I've done that, I've been lazy as hell that day. So you have to make sure that you actually get dressed so that you could get in the right mindset to begin work. I also think that it's important if you have small kids like babies, if you can carry them whenever you're going to be on a call or you just need focus time, put them in a carrier and just carry them for a couple hours so that you can actually focus to get work done, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to fall asleep anyway. So just let them get their nap in, and then you can actually get some quiet time and you can focus on what it is that you need to do for that day. And if you have older kids, I would give them some type of activity to keep them busy while you're having your focus time, which is why forming habits is so important, especially when you're working from home. I feel like the most important tip out of all the tips that I can give you guys when it comes to working from home with a baby or small kids in general is make sure you have a to-do list or something to jot down things that need to get done today and any follow-ups that you need to make with anyone on your team that you work with. I cannot tell you guys how many times that my to-do list and my notes have saved me from missing out on falling in love with someone. You need it. Like, no questions asked. Even if you think that you have really good memory, I can 100% guarantee that by the end of the day, you're going to be so exhausted that you're going to forget almost everything that needs to get done if you don't have that to-do list, so you can check off things and make sure that you're actually doing the things that you need to get done while working from home with the baby. Because at the end of the day, what is the point of going through the hassle of working from home with the baby if you're not actually going to stay on top of your work? Like, you want to be able to do a good job at your job, but also still be present with your kids, and it just takes a lot of balance and trial and error, to be honest. It took me some time to learn what works for me and what doesn't, and I don't think that the tips that I'm giving you are one size fits all. Everyone is different, everyone's kids are different, so you just have to determine what really works for you and your kids. But yeah, that's all I could think of as of right now. My brain is like a complete ball of mush right now, and as usual, we're pumping. You know what, at this point, Pumpables just needs to go ahead and just sponsor me, because I've shown you guys this pump so many times already, but it's because I really do love this pump. Like, I just can't even like describe how much better this pump is compared to the pumps that I used before, and it's just amazing. So I love it. Pumpables, if you're watching, hit your girl up. Yeah. Look at her style from the street. Look at her style. I was so tired last night that I fell asleep without taking a shower. So I'm trying to like get myself together so I can go take a shower once the girls are out of the house. But let's see how much I got this morning. This is from the right side, which is pretty much like overflowing. I can't even lay it down flat because it'll spill over. Let's lean it against this. Ooh. And let's see how much I got on the other side. Also overflowing. So that's probably like a little over 20 ounces of milk, and I have no place to put it right now. So, because I need to freeze milk. So I think I'm just going to find some type of large cup to put it in for now, just so that I could put it in the refrigerator, and then I'll deal with it later because I need to freeze milk after I take a shower. No, I spilled some. this morning is a prime example of why I say it's very important to wake up before everyone in the house does. Because this morning I was just so tired that I didn't do that. I woke up a little late this morning, like around 6:30ish to pump because my breast was telling me I needed to pump. And as you can see, I didn't get a chance to take a shower. I had to rush getting Jalea ready to get her out of the house. Jelani is staying home with us today because she has a cold and she also has pink eye. So fun. So, Jelani, what are you doing? But based on how this morning is going so far, more than likely I won't log in until about 8:45, 9ish, which is fine. But I wanted to log on by 8:30 every single day because it helps me start my day earlier and just get stuff done before the meetings start to pile onto my calendar and people start asking for things. So, fun times. Happy Wednesday. What's up, guys? It is now much later in the day. I just came back from taking the baby to a follow-up appointment because she has what is called an umbilical granuloma, something like that, where the umbilical cord doesn't like dry completely. So they had to put some silver nitrate on it. It's the second round that they've done. Hopefully this actually shrinks it and it dries it up. If not, unfortunately, she will have to get surgery for them to correct that issue. But guys, today has just been crazy. Remember when I told you guys that if I don't start my day at a certain time, the rest of the day goes to, well, that's what happened today. So I feel like I have not been very productive at all, and that I don't have anything to show like that I've done today. I've had a few calls, but I feel like I haven't actually checked anything off my to-do list. So what I'm going to do is this last hour and a half that I have of work, I'm going to try to just like hone in and knock out at least 2 to 3 things off my to-do list. That way I don't have to work late tonight. If not, I'm just gonna have to like pause, go pick up Jalea, cook dinner, and then get back to it because there's a lot of stuff that's on this to-do list that needs to be done today, so that way I'm not like frantic tomorrow since I have a lot of calls tomorrow. So yeah, and tomorrow I'm actually filming a 5 a.m. morning routine, so this is going to be interesting because my mornings are very hectic, so I don't know how I'm going to approach it yet. But I'm really excited to film this video for you guys so that you can get a glimpse into how my mornings are and how I plan things in the morning to have a successful day, so that I don't have days like today when I'm not productive. But let me get to it, basically, is what I'm trying to say, because I need to focus and get stuff done. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hi, stinking babies. Hi, stinking babies. Hi, stinking butts. It's now 9:47 and we are definitely towards the end of our day. I am mentally and physically exhausted, and unfortunately today was not as productive as I would have hoped. So I'm going to spend the rest of my night just doing rough edits on my YouTube video that I'm editing for Friday. Good morning, guys. So I just finished my morning pump. So let's see how much milk I got this morning. My morning pumps are usually the biggest because I go, I think, about 6 hours overnight without pumping. So let's see how much milk I got. This is from the right side. This is basically overflowing. I can't even like put it down on the counter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in my Dr. Brown's pitcher. And that is 11 ounces from the right side. And this is from the left side. So that's a total of 17 ounces from my morning pump, which is kind of low for me. Happy Thursday. So it is now 9 o'clock, well, 9:07. And I'm just now getting to my computer because this morning, I don't know what was going on. Like, just pure chaos. Julia's having temper tantrums left and right. Journey was crying because Julia was crying. So yeah, it was a mess this morning. But I just got an email from one of the trainers for my contract, and I need to submit a training this morning because apparently if I don't do it today, it has to go to leadership. So I'm gonna try to knock this out really quick and then officially start my workday. I only have a couple calls today, so fingers crossed that this will be a very good day for me, and it's not like too bad like it was the past couple of days. So yeah, there are so many people that keep asking me like how I do it, how I'm able to work from home with a baby, and honestly, y'all, I'm just winging it day by day is what I'm doing. Like I don't know how I'm functioning at this point. Like I said the other day, I was literally so tired that I fell asleep without taking a shower, and I'm pretty sure one of the girls didn't eat because they were refusing to come to the table to eat. So I am not perfect. I am literally just taking it day by day, and we're gonna figure it out as we go. So we're learning and growing together, right? We made it to the end of the work week. It's now 9:30. So I normally try to get my status report sent out by end of day. But I think moving forward, I'm going to block off like the first 2 hours of my workday on Friday morning to just knock out those status reports. That way I can just get them out of the way and I'm not scrambling towards the end of the day to get them sent out. I think that is what I'm leaning towards from here on out. It just simply makes more sense to me. That way, towards the end of the day, if I want to just like take off the rest of the day, I can do that, and I don't have to stress about not having my status report sent out. And I also realized that the past 2 days I really haven't given you guys any additional work from home tips. So I'm going to check my email really quick, and then I'm going to come back to give you guys some more tips that I found helpful for working from home with kids. As you can hear, the other two girls are also home today. Jelani has pink eye, and Julia has a cold, so we decided to keep them home. So it's going to be a very hectic day, but this will give you guys some insight into how I balance working from home with all three kids, especially since my husband had to go run and do some errands this morning. So it's just me here with the kids, and I have no help. So this should be interesting. That might not even suction. Okay, I have to hop on a work call in about 5 minutes or so. So I'll quickly give you guys some more tips for working from home with kids. I would say having a dedicated workspace is very, very important if you want to have maximum productivity within the time frame that you have available to actually be productive. Especially when you have all kids at home, you are kind of limited on the window that you have to actually get work done. So having a space that you can call your own and you can just like close the kids out. And you also have to be okay with things not going as expected. Like today, I just had to pivot. Both girls are home with us because they're sick. Jelani has a pink eye, Jalea has a cold. She just wasn't feeling too hot yesterday, so we kept them both home. In addition to having a baby. So that wasn't part of the plan. So I just had to pivot and make it work. And I'm just figuring it out as the day goes on. Luckily today I'm kind of light with meetings, so I don't have too many things on the calendar, but I still need to get status reports out, which are very important by the end of the day. So I'm just trying to take it basically hour by hour at this point. And you just have to allow yourself to do that. Like, things are not going to go the way you want them to, and you have to be okay with that. Otherwise, working from home is going to drive you literally insane, especially if you have kids. I will also say that if you are transparent with your team, whether that's with your project team or your management, hopefully they're supportive of you having kids at home and working. But if you are at least transparent with them that you have kids at home every now and then or pretty much every day, they will be more understanding. And if anything, they'll tell you to take the time that you need. Like when I came home from the hospital with the baby, he was like, "Why are you at work right now? You should be at home resting and not logging into this computer to work." And I'm like, "Nope, I'm fine. I got it." And it's just things like that is you need to have managers on your side that are just like that. So, yeah. I mean, that's bless you. Bless you, baby girls. So those are pretty much all the tips that I have when it comes to working from home. Like, it's hard, but it is very, very doable if you have a system in place and you are just open with things not going as planned. So I'm pretty much done for the rest of the day. I've sent all my status report slides as well as updated Workfront, which is our project management tool that we use at work to keep track of all the projects. So I'm basically chilling for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna watch a show on Netflix and just continue to check in with my project team to see if they need anything from me or if there's anything outstanding that I'm waiting from them. That I'm waiting for from them. English, Ulyssia. But I hope you guys enjoyed this work week long vlog. I'm going to try to continue to do more work week of my life vlogs. We'll just see how this goes. But if you guys like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week.